What is up, guys? Daniel Savage here, and in this video I will be showing you guys, that, and basically giving you a little proof, and like, hey, look, you can't just only trade my strategy, on just GBP pairs. You can do this on almost every single pair. You just gotta, know how to use them. But this is just gonna be a little example on how you guys can, use this pairs and any other pair to use the same strategy. I don't trade any other pairs because they don't move enough, and they're basically they just don't respect you. They disrespect you a lot. But I just want to show you guys, like, hey, look, you guys can do this on every single pair. This is the Euro USD pair. We got market structure being broken up to the upside. Let me draw that right here. We're gonna highlight our fib zone, and look at this. 19 pips. Sorry, give me a second. That move looks massive, but it's just like, dude, it's 19 pips drawdown. I mean, some of you guys will probably feel comfortable doing this. Even on this pair, you can do like 35 pip stop loss. Between 30 and 35 pip stop loss. As you guys can see, we hit our take profit 4 for 60 pips. I'm not really always happy with 60 pips, and you don't really see big moves like that happen all the time. Look, we got some, little market structure, okay? And we could run a Fibonacci's, double Fibonacci over here, right here on the 1 hour. Basically, little zone right here. Take profit 1 hit, take profit 2 hit for 38 pips, almost 40 pips, and then re-enter again. Or you could have just drawn down from here to here. Double Fibonacci, back to backs. Oh, Jesus. Oh, man, look at that. I think barely got it. Oof, right there. Barely got it. Barely. And, dude, like, you guys can see, like, these things barely move. Like, but you can use this strategy on almost every single pair. Like, you can. It's not like it's rocket science. This was ridiculous. Oh, my God. This is why I don't like these pairs. They barely move. You know what I mean? Like, you can use these strategy on almost every single pair. Boom, take profit 1 hit. Take profit is fucking 12 pips on take profit 1. I'm not happy with that. Take profit 2 hit, take profit 3 hit. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. But like I said, guys, you guys can use this, strategy on almost every single pair. It doesn't really matter what pair you're using. But I just prefer to use them on GBP pairs because they move a lot more, and you guys can get, quicker setups, faster, and a lot more money. Like, you guys can trade this exactly how I trade GBP pairs. I just prefer not to trade them. Just gonna do this one more minute. Take profit 4 hit. So, I mean, you guys can do this. You guys can trade my strategy on Euro USD if that makes you feel more comfortable with, the less drawdown and less pips, less risky pips and stuff like that. Like, you guys can do this on every single pair. Ooh, a little 38 bounce. I like that. That was clean. But what about right here, brother? Perfect. Take profit 4 hit. Like, look, this is what I mean. From our entry, it took a day and 6 hours to hit take profit 4 for 70 pips. I don't want to wait a day and 6 hours for 70 pips when I can wait 2 hours, 3 hours maximum, to see that move happen on GBP. Like, you guys can do this on every single pair. So don't think you can only do it on GBP pairs. But one thing I do want to let you guys know is you don't want to overtrade either. You don't want to force those setups. They'll hit you like a brick in the face. I'm telling you. So, I mean, you can do this on every single pair. That was on the 1 hour. You can even do this on the freaking 15-minute. Let's clean this all up, and I'll show you how. I mean, it's not really, common that you can, but you can do it. We got some little market structure push down here. Draw a little fib down here. Little zone. Boom. 27 pips. Look at that, 17 pips, didn't even go near it. I mean, I just don't like to trade these pairs because I just honestly feel like they're not worth it to me. But you guys can catch those setups. Like, look at this. Look at all this consolidation. It's always consolidating. It doesn't move. Oh wow, this is actually really nice. It doesn't move like GBP pairs. But I'm telling you guys can, you know, trade this on any time frame, on any, you know, not time frame, what the hell? You guys can trade this on any other pair, you know, on the both time frames, the 15 and the 1 hour, and the 4 hour also. 4 hours pretty nice. That I do know. Oop-a-doo. Little fib zone. Just takes a long time just to get there. Like, we've been here for how many days? Jesus Christ. Oh my God, we've been there for literally a week. It took a week to get 87 pips. I'm telling you guys, this is why I don't trade, you know, Euro pairs, none of that bullshit. Look at that, another fib long on the 4 hour. Highlight that little zone, little clean entry. 60 pip stop. Actually, what the hell? Even 30 pip stop. Take profit 4 hit for 135 pips. Damn, I like that. It only took 4 days. That's why I'm telling you guys, like, GBP pairs are your best friend. That's all you need to trade. You don't need to trade anything else. I mean, you guys can trade this, you know. You guys will probably do it after this video. You know, just because you're like, oh, damn, Daniel Savage got that sauce. I mean, it's whatever. I just prefer to stay with GBP pairs because you're not always going to have, you know, those super clean setups like you are like with GBP. So, I don't know, what's another good one? Odd USD. Let's see here. Okay. Right here. That's crazy because I actually did these setups not too long ago just for, you know, a friend who hit me up on Instagram. He was like, yo, can you give me an analysis on this one? And I was like, yo, I got you. So let's kind of clean this up a little bit. Here's some little longs, some shorts. So basically we got a nice ass clean setup right here. Fibonacci, you know, short, boom. Look at that, we even got a little push over here. Okay, okay. Right there. Okay, oh, look at that, right on the wick. Right on the wick, guys. Take profit 4 hit after nearly a day. So I mean, you guys can trade this on almost every single pair. It doesn't really matter. It's just GBP pairs, in my opinion, are your best friend, and you guys need to make that your best friend, because if you guys can master GBP pairs like how I have and trade them with full confidence, you guys can make a lot of money. So I mean, you guys, like I said, I'm not gonna really make this video any more longer, but you guys can trade my trading strategy on almost every single pair. But like I said, guys, that is completely up to you. I do recommend you guys to just stick to GBP pairs, because as you guys can see, you know, they've moved real nice, and basically you guys get a lot more pips and a lot more money, and then you guys, you know, can basically go to my graduation course and realize how I trade US 30. And most of you will probably stop trading, you know, these pairs just to fully commit to US 30. And you guys will get how I have literally a 90% accuracy rate on this pair in the graduation course. So guys, thank you for watching this video, and stay tuned for the next one.